All right, this is Joey doing 50 back. I'm going to play this in slow motion so that we can get a better look at what we're talking about here. All right, here we go. Okay, there we go. Good streamline. Awesome. Perfect. Oh, okay, let's talk about this right here, all right? And you might not do this all the time, but it's something worth noting. Okay, we're really good streamline. So we come up and we're pulling way too early. See how far we're under the water? You still have a ton of space, okay? So we got to get up to the surface, because what that first pull right here is going to do for you is it's going to pop you up, okay? So as you can see, when you've done your pull and you're kind of waiting now to get up to the surface. See that? You're right here, like you're still kicking and you're not even up to the surface yet, and then we come out. So we want to get up a little bit higher before we start that first pull, because we want that opposite arm that's coming out of the water to really like come out and slam down. Okay, so one thing there to work on. Also, let's take a look at your body position right here. See that? We're kind of sitting in a chair. Let's get those hips up and really, really in line with your spine. Your upper body is perfect. Okay? See this? Upper body, perfect. We want the lower body to be there as well, so we can't have your bum sinking down there. Okay, let's keep going. Good. Okay. All right. So right here, we're just going to take a peek, okay? Like I showed you, right on that streamline, you see your body position? It's kind of like this. We want those hips all the way up to the surface, okay? And how we can fix that is we can put our head back, squeeze our shoulder blades together, and puff out our chest. That will lift your chest and your hips, okay, and eliminate that problem. Also, we're kicking here, and we're kicking a little bit too much from our knees. See those knee bends? See how bendy your knee gets here? Okay, we don't want it to be that bendy. We want it to be a little less bendy, but we need to have the power come from our hips, okay? So let's practice kicking from our hips a little bit more. Okay, perfect. Good. Good. All right, let's get that rotation working a little bit more on your back. It's not too bad, but the more rotation we have, the deeper we can get our pull. See how you're pulling a lot of bubbles right here? You're pulling, see all those bubbles all the way through? That's air, okay? And it's because we've grabbed some air with our hand. We're not rotating our shoulder, so we're not getting a deep enough pull, okay? So rotate that shoulder so this arm, when you're pulling, is down a little bit farther, okay? We're going to pull, and we're going to have that hand here coming tight past our chest and exit at our hips, okay? So a little bit wide on the pull. All right, we'll keep going here. Good. Keep those hands in perfect streamline. And you can see that body position a little bit more here, Joey. Okay, so look at it right here. See how you're sitting, your head's up. Okay, your back is like this, and then your bum is down. Okay, we want your head to be back, so you're kind of in a straight diagonal there. Okay, so we don't want our bum and our hips to sink. First things first, we got to get that head back. Okay. One more thing I just wanted to point out here before we get done is you see your hands pressing down to your hip, and that's good. So you're finishing your stroke, but then there's a pause, and then you pull, pause, and then it exits. Okay? We need to eliminate that pause. So we need to get it going. So there's no pause here. It's just your hand immediately finishes that pull right there, and then it exits out of the water instead of it kind of flows. See how it flows there a little bit? See there, it's kind of just hanging out. We want to finish that pull and bam, get that arm out of the water again. Awesome. Okay. So perfect. Okay. Couple things we need to work on just to end up this video. Okay. Number one, our body position is huge. Okay. So what we have to do to fix that is get our head back, get our shoulders back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, pop out that chest, get those hips up to the surface. Okay. That will fix that. We don't want to create a wall for the water to hit with our sinky bum and our sinky shoulders. Okay. Number two, get those hands when they pull in tight to your body. Don't let your hand do a wide pull. And make sure we don't have a pause when we exit for the recovery of our stroke. So our hand presses right down to our hip and immediately comes out again. All right, good job, Joey.